Good morning, guys. This is Gary from Lost in the Ozarks, and we're out on another adventure today. We're at the Dahl Memorial campsite, and we're heading down to see if we can find Leaning Log Falls and Adkins Canyon Falls. So this is supposed to be a pretty tough hike. It's about 5-mile round trip and about 700 feet elevation change. So we're going to head out here and see if we can find these waterfalls and take y'all on another adventure. So come with us as we head off down here and see if we can find these waterfalls. So we're heading off down a road right now, so it's pretty flat, not too bad, but my understanding is that it gets quite steep down here as we get closer to the creek. All right, the first part of this trail is pretty flat for the most part. It's like an old Jeep road here, rutted up. With some nice tall pine trees around. Trying to get warmed up here because I didn't wear a jacket today because it's supposed to get up to almost, well, a little over 60 degrees. I didn't want to be carrying a jacket all day, but still a little chilly this morning. When we left, it was 38 degrees. I was hoping we'd have one of those into the 40s and getting back up into the 60s during the daytime, but it's a little chilly with this wind blowing, so hopefully I can get warmed up here. Okay, so we just passed the upland swamp, and those are pretty rare in this area. We do know another one over at Bear Creek Canyon. This is only the second one we've seen in these hikes that we've been doing, so pretty cool when you find one. Okay, so when you get to the trail here, there's a fork. We ended up going a little while down the right fork before we looked at the GPS, and you need to take the left fork here and it starts heading downhill. So it's just something to be aware of. We downloaded the GPX file into our GPS units, so that is helping us stay on trail here because there are a lot of roads that go this way and that way back here. So it's always a good idea if you can download that GPX file. And just as a reminder, we do have those available for our hikes on our website. If you just go to the website and if you'll search for whatever hike that you're looking for, if we have a GPX file, scroll down the page and there'll be a spot there that you can download it. And that really helps you stay on trail. You can actually follow the trails that we've done, even the ones that we've done that were a bushwhack that didn't have a trail. You can follow the route that we took, and your GPS will keep you on right on the route. I looked at the GPS wrong back there at that split, and we ended up going down the wrong trail for a little ways, following the road, but luckily we looked and got back on track. Okay, so we're at the point where you head downhill. There's a rock cairn up here to help you find a place to stop. Otherwise, you follow the road pretty much to here, and then somebody has put up orange ribbons on the trees as you start downhill, so that'll help you stay on the trail too. So we're heading downhill now, and we're just a little over 1.5 miles in, so whew, this is quite the downhill grade. Just kind of following along with the ribbon somebody tied up. Whew. Trees in my face. I stopped and got a little sip of water, and we're heading on downhill. Check the GPS and we're right on the track. So These red ribbons are definitely taking us right down the track that we need to be following. A little bit of a climb here. And once again, that's where these hiking sticks come in handy. I'll put a link in the description if you want to pick one up. They definitely help on these types of terrain here. It kept me from busting my rear end more than once. Like right there. There is a bushwhack through here though. It's not a clear trail by any means. But once you get to this part, you can just follow these ribbons. And it'll take you right on downhill. It looks like a break in the bluff up here. Alright, here we go downhill. This wide angle lens, this is really going to look a lot more steep than what it is, but it's still pretty steep. Right here's water running down here.
This will be fun coming back out.
Yep. The good thing is it kind of stair steps down. It's not just a total climb. Oh, I can see the creek down here. And once we get down to the creek level, it's not going to be much climbing after that. So this is the worst part of this trail. And I'm keeping the camera on just so y'all can enjoy the comedy should I fall and bust my rear end in some of these holes that are covered by leaves. They're thick through here. I'm trying not to twist an ankle. Right down along this big tree here. Some rocks to use. Huh. Wild roses. Rose of Sharon. Wow. Creek is beautiful. I'm almost down to the creek level.
Wow, that'll be a good time.
We're down to the creek level and you can see it's gorgeous down here. We're going to head on downstream, head down to the waterfalls. We're going to follow the stream more or less. I'm going to pretend I didn't look back uphill and see what we've got to climb back up on the way out. Ah, there's even red ribbons down here to follow. This creek is gorgeous. Oh, here we go. I believe this is the top of the waterfall. No, this is just that. This is that 10-foot cascade that they were talking about. That's beautiful. All right, so we're back down at the creek, and we're going to make our creek crossing here. I don't think we need water shoes for this one. Yep. Didn't even get my feet wet. Man, these freaking trees that have come out of the bank. And under this tree, without getting muddy, I didn't know if it was possible, but I made it. I had to do some limbo. And this is kind of muddy up here. There's water running out of this side of the dip. See it dripping over here. Make the footing a little more treacherous. Yep, we reached the top of Leaning Log Falls. There's a cascade here, and then just down the creek I can see the top of the waterfall. And then we should have a way on this side of the creek that we can get down and get below it. The other side is a bluff. I don't want to slip up here. That's a long way down to the water. Switch hands here with the camera. Switch hands again. Bluff shelter here. Down here a little ways, we're supposed to get way down to get down into the creek again. It doesn't involve scaling a bluff. Yeah, remember when I was cold when I left? I'm sweating now. There's a ribbon up here. Oh yeah. I see, said the blind man. All right, here we go.
I think this is Adkins Creek. Adkins Falls is gonna be up there.
Yep.
We're right here, right?
Yep. All right, so now we gotta make our way back down here.
Take the dust over here, don't you?
I'm trying to take the hard way. Oh. I'm keeping the camera out here so we can.
Now we will have to come back.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that now.
No, I could be wrong. I think I'm wrong. We're supposed to go under this waterfall and then go on down. So it's not this drainage. I'm thinking it's the next one up. We'll have to look.
A beautiful waterfall.
This is windy wall.
Yeah. Awesome shot. I'm gonna take the high road here. Look at it from this side here. So this is Leaning Log Falls. All right, so we're gonna head out from Leaning Log Falls and go see if we can find Adkins Canyon Falls. Okay. So after some consultation, we decided not to cross the creek here. We're gonna take this bluff line around and see if there's a way down. I'm not spotting any more red ribbons, but they may end at the waterfall back there, so. We're gonna walk around these bluffs because the GPS says it's about a quarter mile downstream here where we go up in the canyon. So, got hung up. I guess we do have to cross over there, don't we?
We will when we get down there, but it looks like to me we'll go around there.
Huh?
Maybe. I saw a window. Looks like we can work our way maybe, and then, I don't know, buddy. I'm a little lost on this one.
All right, so after some more consultation, after we got back there and looked at what we were looking at, and with the water running out of the bluffs, I think we're going to end up coming back over here, going down, crossing the creek, Looks a little flatter over there. And I think we can cross the creek right down here where I was before. And then it's kind of flat walking. I want to hold on to that one. Down by this tree. Should be able to do a creek crossing. I don't want to overbalance here. We're gonna have to stop here and put some water shoes on this. Gotta get wet on this one. Oh, it don't look quite as deep down there. We can go right down here and cross. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? That don't look too deep. Okay, so after much consideration, we decided we'd put our water shoes on and cross here. I will say this water's cold, but it's not as cold as the time we crossed Richland Creek when we were going down to see it. Kind of refreshing now that it's so dadgum hot today. All right, now we're gonna head on downstream. I'm gonna leave my water shoes on. I ain't got around this. I ain't climbing up and over if I can go under this tree. I know that, especially since I got my water shoes on. Mine getting a little wet now. Let's get through this tree that's falling off the bank up there. I see a red ribbon. Good sign. Obviously there's more than one creek crossing. Huh? Yep. Alright. So back across the creek we go. Quite the refreshing little jaunt through the water. Looks like well, some boulders and trees. See a picture of those on the way out so we can identify them. Those bluffs, wow. Oh yeah, I remember this in the, yeah, it was in the article that I read. They were talking about where the water is worn into the rocks where it pours over. All right, one more crossing here, it looks like. Water's a little swift. Wasn't ready for that one. I think maybe that's the last water crossing and we can probably stop and put our hiking boots back on. Over this big ass tree. Keep it balanced, Bubba.
Oh shit, I don't know.
I think this is as good a spot as any to stop and put our boots back on.
Yeah, take these packs off.
I think we can head around that way. Okay, so we've got our hiking boots back on. Now we're heading down to Adkins Creek. Go up into Adkins Canyon there. Looks like we're gonna have to go up and around. Looks like there's been a slide or something. I'm glad I'm not carrying this backpack up here. I'm taking the high road and Dave's taking the low road. Looks like he's going back down to the creek. I'm gonna see if I can get up and over and around here. Hoping there's a break in the bluff line up here. Because otherwise, I'm going to have to go back around. And that is not something I want to do. Maybe I can go down right here. Another gorgeous cascade waterfall down here. If I don't kill myself getting down. Oh, I see the waterfall up here. Maybe able to see it through the trees there. I'll try not to end up with a treetop on top of us. I think I'm gonna stay up here, go to the top waterfall first, and then come back and get a picture from down there. Alright, so I'm making my way around here to the higher waterfall. Need to find a way down here. Ah, here we go. Oh, I don't fall and bust my ass. This is perfect. Slick leaves. Ah, here we go. Wow. Cross right up here. Is that gorgeous? I'm gonna go back across one more time. Looks like I can get a little better angle on the picture up here. Ooh, yes sir. That was almost catastrophic. That is slick. I'm gonna end up in the middle of this damn creek. Yes, this is the angle I'm looking for. If I can get this pool in it. Wow, gorgeous. I don't even have words to describe this. Okay guys, so we made it to Adkins Canyon Falls. This is awesome back here. We got a bunch of shale bluffs on each side and the waterfall behind me. This is gorgeous. So we're going to end the video here because we're going to start back out. And I'm going to stop at some of these cascades and stuff and get some pictures on the way back. But once again, this is Gary from Lost in the Ozarks. We want y'all to be sure and hit that like button and give us a subscribe if you like these videos so we can keep bringing them to you. And as always, thanks for watching.